Okay, this is what I'm calling homework 16-1. It's about isolating and graphing. Some of you will later know how to go ahead and use slope intercept. You still need to know how to isolate y, so you may be coming back to this later to look at how you isolate y and when. Here's what we're looking at. We need to graph this line. I say, oh, look where that 12 is. Maybe I can do this with intercepts. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that is a possibility of what I could do. And maybe that is what you would do. However, if you made the decision to isolate y, I want to show you how to do it. And then I'll have another one where you pretty much have to isolate y because the intercepts have fractions in them. So let's go ahead with this one and isolate the y. First thing we got to do is get all the y terms alone. So this has to be by itself. We're going to add 2x to both sides. I'm going to rewrite it. I always say it, so I'm going to do it. Rewrite the original equation so you have your original to look at in a clean format. 2x plus negative 3y equals 12. Adding 2x as I had decided. No 14s, please. That'd be a huge problem with combining like terms if you combined unlike terms. So we have a 2x and a 12 both positive over there. Divide by negative 3. And now as we reduce each term, we're going to see that the first one is just y, right? It becomes the opposite of negative. 3 over 3 is 1. We have the y. Equals single negative, 2/3 doesn't reduce, and here's my x, plus single negative, 12 over 3 is 4. That's good. I'll be able to use 0, 1, 2. Because, oh, I said 0, 1, 2. That was a misspoken statement on my part, but I will be able to use jumpers. Start it putting in 0 because of that, jump by 3. So no 0, 1, 2, 0, 3, 6. And y equals, in each case, negative 2/3 times my number plus negative 4. It's negative 2/3 times the number plus negative 4. Negative 2/3 times the number plus negative 4. Negative 2/3 times my number plus negative 4. My initial number is 0. Gets me 0 plus negative 4. So that 0, negative 4 is the first point that I get, having isolated y. This should look more familiar to you when you're doing your jumping or t-chart because y equals. Remember what I had said. Some people say, I can do the y equals ones, but I can't do the other kind. That's what this lesson was about, getting the y alone legally so you can get to it. Now I'm going to put my 3 in here. Negative 2 times 3, negative 6, divide by 3. Negative 2 plus another negative 4 is going to get me negative 6. So there we have negative 3, negative 6. Sorry, positive 3, negative 6. And the third one that we have is when we're going to put a 6 in. Let's put a 6 in for my x and go seek the y. 6 over 1 if you need to do that. Use your calculator if you need to do that. Negative 2 times 6 is negative 12. Divide by 3. It's negative 4. Here we've got a negative 4 plus another negative 4. They work together. 4 plus 4 is 8. Strong on the negative. Either one could be the strong one, and it's going to be a strong negative, and you get negative 8. So we have this point 6, negative 8. So here's our graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. First point is 0, negative 4. So I don't go across, but downward 4 only. Second point is 3, negative 6. 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. Here's 4, 5, 6. And 6, negative 8. So I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6. There's negative 6, negative 7, negative 8. My 3 points do line up, so there's no need for me to go use a 9. Or if I had to go use a negative 3, that would also help me stay on the graph paper space. Graph looking something like this. Below the origin, going downhill, missing quadrant 1. One more of these for the homework, but they align strongly with 16a from the lecture. Let's try negative 4x plus 2y equals 8. Again, 8 divided by 4 is 2, 8 divided by 2 is 4, so maybe you'd want to do this with intercepts and get the same point. Like this one had an intercept right there, and likely found an intercept over there as well. This one, you know, if I put in negative 2 for x with 0, or 0 for x with negative 4 for y, I should get it. That's what the intercepts lead me to. Maybe that's what you'll choose to do down the road. But what about isolating y? I'm going to add 4x to both sides, no 12s. Only combining like terms. 2y equals, we got a 4x and we got a positive 8 to divide by 2 in each case. And therefore our y equals 2x plus 4. So we'll go over here, put in our x and our y. And that's nice because it's got a jumper of 1, so we're going to go 0, 1, 2. And it's always going to be y equals 2x plus 4, so y equals 2 times my number plus 4. It's going to happen each time. And I want to do 3 of them. If you're using slope-intercept, b is going to be 4. You go to 0, 4 to make your intercept. The slope is 2, known as 2 over 1. Up 2 and to the right 1 should get you there as well. 0 in. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 4 for 4. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 4 for 6. And 2 times 2 is 4 plus 4 for 8. So we have 0, 4. We have 1, 6. And we have 2, 8. And this is about completing the t-chart, but isolating y was get the y term alone, divide every term where it sits by the coefficient of y, and let's see what we've got for the equation. Now we have that equation that we can graph. 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we got 0, 4, so nothing across but up 4. We have 1, 6, 1 to the right and up 6, which is 4, 5, 6, and 2, 8. 2 to the right, there's 6, 7, 8. Nice. Above the origin, going uphill, missing quadrant 4. That's how it goes. Isolating y is going to follow those steps and lead you into your ability to graph these lines.